Hi guys.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to our loft. Just kidding. But this is my sister's loft
Yeah, where we're staying.
where we're staying. So
We had a long day today.
Mhm.
We had two doctor's appointments. One with my regular doctor, and the second one was with the oncology department.
Yep.
So the decision was made
And
that I definitely need the biopsy, and they gave me first available appointment.
just to clarify, let's just clarify them because some of them thought that you're gonna have the biopsy done today.
No.
So he didn't get the biopsy done today because it's just like a consultation day today. Well, he went with his primary doctor just to. Did you get any lab tests there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did your doctor say?
No,
Well,
he was just he's.
he just wanted to see him since we
Right.
are.
We haven't seen him since
We moved to
more
Florida.
than-
So
since
more
we
than-
moved to Florida over a year ago.
More than 2 years because
Yeah.
we went to the Philippines and then came back.
Mm-hmm.
So he just went to update his information.
Run a bunch of blood tests, make sure where we're at, and we're gonna talk tomorrow. But he just wanted to get me back into the system as soon as he could, so which he did. And then later in the morning, we went to the oncology department and we had an interview with them. And it went pretty well. It was very interesting and very informative, and we learned a lot.
So
And-
this one is also a consultation, guys. It's just like a general interview
Right.
because Jeff is just moving here to get his medical records again,
Mhm.
and he's gonna get his treatment here if ever. So they just did a bunch of interview, what's going on, updated his information or records here.
Explained to us the process and what's going to happen. And it was determined that I should get next available appointment, which is going to be July 12th.
No, well, tell them,
Originally it was July 17th,
tell them the story.
but we worked with them and explained to them that our children are away and we would like to get this done as quick as possible. And unfortunately, the best they could do was July 12th.
July 12th.
Now I'm on the waiting list so that if there's a cancellation, they will call me and I will go right in. So that's a good thing.
So that's like 5 weeks from now, guys.
Yeah.
And after that, so he gets the biopsy done on July 12th. Then after that, he will get the results. They say approximately 2 weeks. That's
Right.
or more than 2 weeks.
Right.
So it's like end of July, right? So it's like July 28th. And then after that, if they find out that there's something wrong, that if it's really cancer, then he will get
The next available
next available
appointment,
appointment again, which we don't know. It's probably
which will probably
a
be
month or so again.
is what they anticipate.
So that's the schedule, guys. So July 12th, then he will get his results after 2 weeks or more. Then after that, then they will get him scheduled if he needs a treatment. So the nurse practitioner gave us three, what do you call this? Scenarios to get if he does have a prostate cancer. So the first one is radiation, and the second one is they're gonna take out the whole prostate. It's really hard to pronounce the what do you call this? The process. And Jeffrey's sleepy, by the way. So
Yeah,
get up,
sorry.
baby.
I know. I'm still awake.
So I cannot. What do you call this? I can't say the
The term?
the term properly when they take out your whole prostate. What's the other one?
Prostectomy.
No, the other one with the seeds. I don't.
Oh, that's radiation.
Oh, that's radiation too.
Yeah, that's where they use little seeds that they implant into the body, and they give off radiation, which will kill the cancer cells.
So if he does get the radiation, then we have to stay here. Like they said, he can go straight for 7. Sometimes they say it only takes a week for the radiation, or if it's more serious, then it takes a whole month for the radiation. But if it's the surgery, then the surgery it's just like an hour surgery. I think he said, right?
Yeah.
An hour, and then after that he will have to wear the catheter
Catheter, yes.
for a week, and then
After the
after the surgery,
yeah.
and then he will have to get it removed after that. So we're really looking, around August or September, first week of September, if we do stay
Probably
here.
September.
So, and that is a long time.
Yes, it's a very long time. And even after that, I can't fly immediately because of the issue of blood clots.
Well, they do not recommend him to fly.
Fly.
It's not
Yeah.
recommended, so.
Yeah, the nurse said we would have to discuss that further with the doctors, but it's not recommended.
So we are still.
Yeah.
We haven't decided what to do, guys.
Right.
We obviously did not plan to stay here longer.
Not that long
We're not-
anyway. We thought a couple months,
Yeah.
but
Is
this
it-
is
yeah.
mostly waiting time.
Yeah, and it's just, we thought we can get him in like right away, but it's just,
It turns out, mostly because of the age demographics in the United States, that they're inundated with the amount of this type of cancer. And fortunately, this type of cancer doesn't spread very fast. So they know they have time. So if it's a month or 3 months, they're not so worried about it, generally speaking.
Oh,
So-
and with the cancer also, guys, if they do find out that it's a cancer, they will decide on, based on the grades of whatever the cancer cells they get. If it's a grade 6 or 7, they said they will have to talk about it. It probably won't. It's gonna be probably radiation that they will recommend. If it's like 8, 9, 10, then they will recommend the surgery, which I would rather, get that one because at least they're taking out the whole prostate. I think it's a safer route, but of course it comes with complications.
Yeah.
And yeah, we definitely have to talk to his doctor once we get to
Right.
figure out everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, guys, we have to wait for more than 5 weeks just to get him tested for the biopsy. And
Yeah.
like the biopsy itself, it only takes 10 to 15 minutes,
Right.
which is crazy.
The whole process, she said, was outpatient for an hour.
For an hour, because they will use anesthesia, so they at least want to make sure that he's not in the influence of anesthesia anymore once he gets out from the hospital. And it's not invasive. So Jeffrey was like, Jeffrey, we got out of the hospital today. He said, you have to go home. And like, ooh. So you told me that I have to go home and
Yeah. We can't leave our children alone that long. I mean, they're doing fine right now, but if we're talking months, that's an issue that I don't think they can handle.
or we can.
Yeah, I don't know how we can handle it.
But
So, and we can't really afford both of us to fly back and forth. So, we're pretty much, at least one of us is stuck here. Plus, if I do stay here, there's always a chance that I'll get in earlier so that we can get through this process quickly.
because I was so worried about the biopsy before, and then it turned out that it's only like 10 to 15 minutes. It's not even invasive.
Right. It's all outpatient. Done
And-
by a robot.
Right. And you guys are telling me like, you should stay with Jeff. The kids are fine. I mean, yes, they are
Well cared
they're
for.
well cared of, guys.
But they're still children in their formative years, and they need their daddies.
And it's just the anxiety of waiting here and it's also
Right.
longing for our children.
Right.
So as you could imagine,
Our daughter starts school in August.
that's so much harder on my part.
Yeah.
Like
it is.
It's either what side I choose, it's not the best scenario
Right.
to be in.
And they always say that. It's not the person that's sick is usually not the one that suffers the most. It's the caregivers. And actually, they have so many programs for caregivers at Ohio State. It's really nice. I mean, they do offer support groups, and they offer all types of educational opportunities. They offer physical endurance type things such as Tai Chi and yoga, painting, just a whole host of stuff free
Right.
for the caregivers. I mean, they really look after the caregivers too,
Yeah.
which is nice.
So it's just a matter of waiting now, guys.
Yeah.
And if we wait here, like for example, for 5 weeks, we stay here just the two of us with my sister-in-law, right? I mean, my sister-in-law is being amazing,
Yeah.
and she doesn't mind us staying here. But
Yeah.
in reality, really, what are we gonna do here for 5 weeks? We'll
Yeah.
just be here waiting and hoping that
Right.
there will be a cancellation so he can get in earlier.
And we are working. We're going to work with my primary doctor, who's very well known here, and we're going to work with him, my specialist, and also we have friends that work for the university, that work for the hospital, and we're going to work with those folks and at least try to get that bumped up somehow.
So we haven't decided. Obviously, we have a lot of, decisions to make.
Right.
The
Because I'm sorry.
Oh, you go ahead.
The other thing that they talked about too with our friends is that you don't necessarily just want to be the first one. You want the best doctor that you can get. So, you want that upper echelon of doctors that are going to do it. So they're looking into making sure they get the best doctor available, not necessarily the very first one, but the best care that we can possibly get.
I mean, it's Ohio State. I'm sure
Yeah. It's not
it's renowned. So
Yeah, it's not easy to become a doctor there. I mean, you have to
Right.
be very skilled.
So that's where we are.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know what else to tell you guys.
Yeah, we're pretty brokenhearted. We had no idea it was going to be this long.
This long, yeah. We really thought he can get it like next
Another
week.
week. Yeah, I was thinking Friday. So we were like, wow.
So and you can only imagine knowing that you have to wait that long just to figure out if you even have a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And because the nurse was asking Jeffrey a while back, because I was inside with Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
so I was just there listening and participating when I needed to.
Yeah.
So she was asking Jeff if he has severe symptoms that he thinks have changed within the course of knowing that he has his prostate has issues. And the only thing that we know for sure that have changed so far is his frequency of going to the bathroom just to pee.
Yeah.
And aside from that, he said he's been eating more. I don't know if that's also. I mean, I don't see it really because we do eat a lot, as much as we can. But it's his body, so
Yeah.
But for me, really, I don't think he's eating more than usual.
No, I wish. I put on a lot of weight actually.
No,
Yes.
you're 240. It's the same.
246. When we went to the Philippines, I was 232.
It's the same.
That's not the same.
I mean, no, you're not too there. But anyway,
Yes. But
you're so
I
tired.
know.
But
Yeah.
anyway, you guys have a nice day.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that's it about now.